Good evening and welcome to Jim Only's World of Weather. You clicked on to long range weather forecast discussion for November 17th to 26th. Models and assembles continue to indicate a change in the pattern for November 17th to 21st. A trough currently in the west is forecast to slide into plains and eventually into the east next week. This is bringing cold Canadian air mass into the east central states. And this is GFS, and we're going to go forward. And this is for the period 17th to the 21st, so we're at the 16th. Okay, this is 17th. 16th, you see we have a trough digging here into the west, and we're going to go forward. Okay, we're at the 17th. You can see a broad trough here, and it digs into the lower 48, and then it slowly tracks east and pulls out to the northeast, and all the models seem to be showing that. We're going to go further. This is the 18th. This is on 90 hour, out 90 hours. We're going to go out further to 102 hours, and this is on the 18th. And you see it's starting to pull out, and we're starting to get a zone of flow here behind. Now, another map we're going to look at, this is the European, and it shows generally the same thing. And we're going to go forward. See this trough starting to dig, kind of taking a negative tilt here into lower 48s, into the west central states. And here we are on the 18th, and it starts bringing in the zone of flow again into the nation. And this is the 20th, and it starts to pull out, and you're starting to see a zone of flow. Another map. This is I think the European ensembles. Okay, but anyway, in this period, we're expecting the west will cool down and become unsettled into the weekend with some locally heavy rainfalls and locally heavy enhanced snowfall and energy traverses across the region. As the trough and associated cold front moves into the east, moves eastward. It will interact with moisture from the Gulf, resulting in heavy rain across the south and the southeast. So this is European ensembles, and it's going to show the same thing. Here's our trough here, starting to pull out. Here's our energy moving around the base of the trough. And then we're at the 18, it starts to lift out to the northeast. Now, the models and ensembles depict a trough from Alaska into the North Pacific. A ridge is forecast off the west coast, and another broad trough is forecast over eastern North America for November 22nd to 26th. Models are in good agreement with the ensembles. However, we're going to look at the GFS ensembles. And you can see it will depict generally a zone of flow. So we're going to go ahead. This is at the 19th. This is out 132 hours. Now we're out to 144 hours. See a zone of flow. And this is the only model that's showing this. And it goes increasingly very strongly zonal. And then out to the 26th. It starts to buckle a little bit with perhaps a weak trough. This 24th. Kind of like a broad trough, but generally a zone of flow through this period. So for this forecast period, I am forecasting above normal temperature for this area, and below normal precipitation for this area. For precipitation, below normal precipitation here, and above normal precipitation for a portion of the southeast. Now we're going to look at the period for November 25th to 29th, and the ensembles depict a trough over eastern Alaska and a ridge is forecast along the west coast with another ridge over the Bering Sea for the 25th to 29th. The NOA and the AO index are forecasted to trend negative during this period. Now another option here. We have the climate forecast system, and this is out. This is let's see if I can get the right map up. The 24th. This is through the 29th. It has below normal heights all across the southern U.S. and the eastern U.S., above normal heights here, and this might be indicative of some kind of blocking might be occurring as the AO index is negative. The NOA is negative. The only thing different is the PNA will be positive. So maybe it's going to take a while for the models to catch up to the atmosphere, what's going on. So during this forecast period, forecasting above normal temperatures here, below normal precipitation. I don't think you can see it from this area to the Atlantic coast for precipitation. Forecasting below normal precipitation for this region, above normal precipitation for the Northwest and Northern Rockies, and again this cut off a little bit above normal precipitation for the East Coast states. So that is a long-range weather forecast discussion for November 17th to 26th. Thanks for coming, Jim, on this World of Weather, and have a good day.